Hi everyone, this is Cameron White from Team Final Boss. We just got 6th place at the Greenville Regional 2023 playing Mannadium. So I'm not going to do any long introduction, let's just get into what I played, what the list and everything you guys want to see. So we'll start with the cards. Gotta play 3 Vsauce, best card in the deck. We all know what it does, pretty standard. Then we go to 3 Rhymeheart. Really good quick effect. It came up a lot playing around Imperm. You start with the right chart. They Imperm, you chain Rhymeheart, dodges it. It's really good. Fearless, you have to play it currently. Sucks whenever you open that as your tuner line, but you have to play it at the moment till post tune. Meek, the better one, makes Excel lines. He's really good. The water comes up for Gamir, and yeah, he's really good. Then we have your 2 Reichardt. I played 2 instead of the 1 because I've never wanted it to be dead. Also, the effect to special and versus the effect to search. Sometimes you have to normal this and then you can use the other effect to just special so you have multiple bodies. It comes up a lot. And then just having that extra in the deck so you can actually resolve your searches for it. It's really nice. I tried Scareclaw with Cash. The logic behind it being that you summon Fenrir, and then Fenrir gets you Scareclaw, and then worst case scenario, you link away this Fenrir or something, and then Scareclaw's full Scareclaw combo. I didn't like it. I also didn't draw Fenrir at all today. Every game 2, I sided it out. Every game 3, I've sided it out for consistency going first cards. So maybe this is something I'll change in the future, but it's something that I tried just to see how it worked. Fenrir is really good in the most decks, so it makes sense why you'd want to have it. Played 2 Obsession. I felt like the 3rd wasn't necessary because you already have so many ways of getting to it. You have so many ways of getting to the field spells. So it really didn't need any more ways to add cards. Also, less troll targets. The Banish for Visa comes up a lot, especially when you're trying to play around Nib. And yeah, it's really helpful. Played the 1 Imagining. It comes up, like I said, for the draw effect. Sometimes you just want to fix your hands. If they draw you anyway, then they have it. But the effect to change into the tuner came up today as well. And they let me get to a Mega, which ripped a card out of his hand, and he just forfeited before we even could get information, because I had full line plus an Omega, so it's really good. 3 Calarium, standard. One of the greatest field spells ever made. You can summon from Banish, it's crazy. Reichardt, other great field spell. I popped so many cards. I popped a Baguska and then gamed the guy. Everybody puts stuff in defense, so it really makes that effect to pop come up so often. I played 2 Arrival because I just kept with a 2-2-2 line. It made sure that everything wasn't dead with the Link 1. Arrival is not once per turn for specialing, so opening one and then adding another one, it lets your combo get a little bit further for the extensions. So it was really nice. I like siding one out as well, because opening or having one in your opening hand going second against most decks sucks. So yeah. I've tried Rhoda. The Hobby League did draw it once today, sided it out every single game. This was my 41st card, probably wouldn't play it again. I got drawed once, not with this card, but it just made me feel like I would lose harder to draw. Really didn't need it as well. Played Called By, have to. Played triple talents, felt mandatory. Everybody was ashing me today, and then I'm just either drawing 2 or looking at their hand. If I look at your hand, then I'm gassing you, which the motto of the day was I was cooking, which I was 6-0 for the first beginning, so I was definitely cooking. Then we played the reframing, which is really good going first. A lot of people can't beat a counter trap. There's a lot of things you can beat. You can't beat a counter trap. So other than that, that was fine. I sided it out a lot of games too as well. Hand trap wise, 3 big nibs, which caught Cash. It caught Nat Beast lines that play into it. It caught Mathmic. It caught a lot of things. I played a lot of Punk today as well. So it was actually don't get staying today. 3 Ash, standard. Don't want to lose to Branded Fusion. Don't want to lose to Welcome Labyrinth. But didn't play either of those decks. But Ash just hitting Planet or hitting other things like Small Ads, Small Worlds, Rosin effect. Like it comes up. 3 Imperm. The other good hand trap. Plays around Talons and Thrust. Can activate a draw phase. You know what it is. Side deck wise, played a small Bestial package. 2 Magna, 1 Druis. I felt this was incorrect because sometimes I would be wanting more Bestials, so maybe I play like a not a Soraneer, but the other one that can banish with Baldrake. Maybe a third mag, because I felt like I needed it in some of the matchups. Mainly just like the Mathmic matchup, which I'll go over my matchups at the end. 2 Cosmic, 1 Harpies, back row removal, didn't play Labyrinth. A lot of Labyrinth in the room, avoided it thankfully because it's not one of the decks that I enjoy playing against, but it's there. These are for Runic as well, because Runic, Hugin. We played 3 evenly. Board Breaker, did not see it once, didn't resolve it once. The one game I did see it, I lost because it was Punk and he just had every combo piece in the world, so I couldn't even get to this point. 3 Droll. This was actually an error. In my deck list, I was supposed to play Kurikara instead of the Droll, which there was some games where I wish I had Kurikara instead, but the Drolls won me 2 of the Punk games because you're not drawing 3 cards in the Droll. Or with that field spell and everything else, you're not adding any of the traps or any of the monsters to hand, so this was really nice against those at least. So it worked out for the best, but in the future, maybe no Droll because it doesn't hit a lot of decks as hard, but Kurikara does. 3 going first cards, Anti-Spell Fragrance. MVP at the side. This card won so many games. There was a game where I had Appaloosa, Baron, Chaos Angel. He goes draw phase, priority, droplets. He doesn't send a monster. So he sends like spells, I Baron, and then yeah, this just came in clutch, just won the game. Yeah, other than that, like I said, I played against Nat Runic, I played against other decks that this would really hit. And then if you have Baron or any kind of small interaction, and then you have this, you're at least living, and the whole point of this deck was if I lived, I'm killing you. So a lot of OTKs. So yeah, that's all for the side. Extra deck, really enjoyed Vicious Ass Child, best card to extra deck. I won so many games off of it, hitting their stuff, gaining the attack, and then just pushing in. Can't be destroyed by battle, so even if I don't pop something, 3,000 non-crashing is really good. Despotter, have to play it. Feels like it comes up a lot. Ice J Gamir, I like this, but sometimes it's really good against Cash, but the Cash matchup's already good for the deck, especially if they don't know what the cards do, so they don't know where to interact. So I really like it in the future, but there's a lot of decks like Dragon Link and stuff that it can hit as well. Chaos Angel, Baron, these are standard. I like Chaos Angel a lot because even on like the weaker end board, if you just end on like Baron, Appo, and then this, if you can make it so it's lights, then this Baron's definitely living. If you can make it so it's both, then your Appo can't be attacked over, so you're just chilling. I played the Excel Stardust line. We talked about this with my testing partner, and we ran some lines where you could get to Baron on 6, or you can get to Excel effect with a level 2 up before it summons back on summon 5. So if you have that line and they nib, you just Excel with the level 2 on board, and then you still have the Spotter or Baron and a level 2 to full extend. So what you do is you summon this in defense with your level 2 already on board. Its effect brings back a level 2, and then at that point, because you know you play this, you're not threatened by nib ever, because if they nib, then you just go, ha, chain, go into this, and you still have at least Baron and Despotter, and then you out the nib. But once that level 2 and the other 2's on board, you do your Scareclaw line, and then you know for bare minimum you're getting a draw for right card, and you're getting your arrival, so at that point nib doesn't matter, like you're gassing them. So it was really good today. I'd play this again as well. Omega came up once. I Death Spotter looped the guy once. Really nice. 2 cards out of his hand, and I had Reframing. Like, you don't beat that. Charge Warrior and Coral. I like these. You sometimes just need that extra body. If you just have Fearless and a 2, or a Fearless and a 4, and then another 2 tuner, you have to sometimes do this into Excel, which it sucks, but I mean, the draw one comes up. Appaloosa, I was making this with 3 and 4 today, all day, so I was getting big damage off. I ended a guy with this before, made a 4 mat Appo, and then I came out with Astrolaud, which popped a monster that was 3,000, so I'm hitting it for 45 and then 32, and he already paid a little bit of life, so he just got OTK'd by an Appaloosa and an Astrolaud, which is crazy. Double Link 1. Felt like it came up, a lot of grind games. I had a grind game where I went through both field spells, both arrivals, both right charts. The effect that the summon back makes the Appo easier. It's really good. And then Cross Sheep. Cross sheep's just that extra extender for that 10, and then also just a link too, so you can get the apple easier. Overall matchup wise, we played round 1 Sword Soul 2 Mannadium. Round 2 I played against Nat Runic. Did not know that he was on Naturia, or did not know he was on Runic until he showed me later on, because I 2-0'd him. He just ended on Nat Beast, and I drew in perm, so he got cooked. Round 3 Cash, like that's the matchup we prepared most for. 2-0'd him. Round 4 I played against Rika. 2-1'd him. I actually won in time. Crazy. Round 5 I played Yang Zing Sword Soul. We both bricked, but I bricked with Scare Claws. He bricked with Yang Zing. He lost that. Round 6 I played Punk Cash. 2-1'd him. Round 7 I played the undefeated Vanquish Soul player, the guy who ended up winning. I think he went like 8-1. He 2-0'd me. He cooked me. He drew Ash, Bestial Magnamut, Pot, and he potted into Rosin both times. So game 1 and 2 going second, he had Ash, Magnahut, Rosin. You can't beat that with a weak hand. I didn't have like gas. Round 8 I played Punk, Pure Punk, Gold Pride Punk. 2-1'd him, and then round 9 I played Mathmic. Last game the player just had everything, which is fair. Sometimes it's your day, so can't really hate. They got 3rd. My other loss got 1st. I got 6th. So yeah, that's it. Really enjoyed the deck. Probably be taking it to nationals. And yeah, that should be it. Hope you guys have a good day. Yeah, last part, shout outs to my partner Elizabeth for taking the video and then also supporting me in all my endeavors. Shout out Team Final Boss, trying to be the final boss. Shout out my testing partner, Tony Icon. We were both on the deck. It's just I had fortunate matchups. Sometimes it happens. Shout out Perk, Alex Perkins. He's my boy. He got me most of the deck before this weekend so I could actually play it. Shout out Picante, TCG, my boys. And then rest of Team Final Balls who was there, making sure we're hydrated, food and everything else. Ellis, Arturo, Brian, Johnson. Appreciate you guys for everything, and that's it. Thank you.